We do want to talk about the weather as well here at 8:16. Of course, sleet and freezing rain moving into green country soon. A live look we were going to show at one of our storm trackers in the Oklahoma City area right now.
Yeah, near OKC, and you can see the roads covered with, it looks like snow, but I believe that's going to be sleet. So we're going to check right in with Stephen Nehrenz, who's going to tell us exactly what we're looking at and the timeline for it coming to Tulsa.
Yeah, it's sleet, and we're going to have that piling up here pretty soon. And south of Tulsa, that's already happening. So downtown Tulsa, this is about as good as it gets from a road standpoint. Temperatures in the teens right now, only about 20 this afternoon. So the very cold air sticks with us. That's part of the problem here. Temperatures are so far below freezing. You know, it's one thing when we have sleet and freezing rain and temperatures, 29, 30 degrees, there's some melting going on. We're in the teens. So everything that's falling is sticking on contact. So here's the wide view. This is coming into Tulsa right now in the next few minutes. Again, the leading edge, very leading edge is freezing rain, and then behind it is primarily sleet. And so Tulsa downtown in the next about 10, 15 minutes, that'll be moving in. And then some areas from, say, Claremore, Fort Gibson Lake after the 8:30 time frames when that starts to move in. And here's the closer in view on the metro over the last couple of minutes. There's been a couple lightning strikes. The Tulsa Hills, Jinx, Broken Arrow, freezing rain moving in. That'll transition over to sleet. Creek County, you've seen a lot of that already adding up. The hour-by-hour forecast is not pretty as far as weather is concerned today. We're holding in the teens most of the day. That uptick in precip now through about lunchtime, and then this afternoon, notice how much it drops off. After the early afternoon hours, that moves off to the east. And I think late in the day, we go pretty calm from a precip standpoint before the second round picks back up overnight. Could be a burst of nearly as much as an inch to an inch and a half of sleet in the areas, kind of the I-44 corridor just to the south. Lighter amounts outside of that, but impactful enough that it's going to cause road conditions almost area-wide, and then a quarter to a half an inch of ice, that freezing rain accumulation possible from later today, overnight into Thursday in southeastern Oklahoma. That's where those power outage concerns. Could there be any snow? Yes, but it's mostly going to be light. Kind of the backside of the system might be a trace to an inch of snow in spots. So Vaughn Caster has been around McAllister. Notice how slowly things are going there already. Sleet has piled up quick. Bob Roloff in Bristow. Bob, if you're there, just a quick update. Boy, this changed within like 30 minutes. It went downhill pretty fast.
Yes, Stephen, it's pretty well sleet covered the roads right now. There's obviously slick, and the sleet's still coming down pretty good. And there's probably a couple areas, I think we're well over a quarter inch of sleet just in 30 minutes. Back to you, Stephen.
Bob, yeah, it's like I said, it's coming down fast. J.D. McManus, I-40 corridor just west of Shakota, and J.D., it looks like it's adding up pretty quick there, too.
Yeah, that's right. We initially had some freezing rain that just froze instantly on contact. Now we've got sleet, and I-40 is sleet covered. Traffic's starting to slow down as it's getting very treacherous. Back to you.
All right, JD, appreciate it. And again, this is just the example, folks. Anywhere where that sleet's falling, it's going to be it's going to add up quickly. Tim Crone's been around Jenny and sees west of Tulsa and then dropping south into Creek County. So this gives you an example. Look how clear it is, relatively speaking, there. But then see the other shots we just showed you are fellows that are out in the sleet-covered areas. So travel conditions will go down pretty quickly this morning. Alan's got a little bit more on this.
Yeah, temperatures also another part of this story. It is flat out cold. We have wind chill values that are sub-zero, 14 right now in Broken Arrow, 13 in Claremore. Basically, these numbers will be steady state for the majority of the day, and then late this evening, it'll climb a little bit. So we're anticipating the high of the day, maybe around the 9 to 10 o'clock hour tonight. We hit 20. Sub-zero wind chills across northern Oklahoma. So here's the future view forecast. So we're in this hour between 8 and 9 o'clock. You see the leading edge along 44 south and east. We have some thunder sleet occasionally. So if you're underneath a little bit of this, it'll pile up pretty quickly. Now, it doesn't totally go away, but around the noon, 1, 2, and 3 o'clock hour, it thins out a little bit across the northern areas. Watch to the south what happens here. This is the second wave late tonight and early tomorrow morning. This will still be mostly sleet and snow in the northern areas, but the potential for some freezing rain across far southeastern and east central Oklahoma tomorrow morning for the first part of this system for the morning hours, and then by the afternoon, that's going to move out far southern Oklahoma. Tomorrow afternoon would even go above freezing, but it will take late in the day for that to happen. So periods of sleet, wintry mix moving into the metro. The second wave overnight early tomorrow. Sunshine Friday. We make some improvement this weekend, and lower 60s for Monday and Tuesday.